Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Texas Longhorns against the Georgia Bulldogs. Great to welcome in Holly Rowe now, reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, Coach Kirby Smart told me both teams are in the top 10. This SEC matchup is going to be hard. He said we have to eliminate all penalties at the line of scrimmage and be the most efficient version of ourselves all season. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Looking for some space. It Smothers. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the ball.
What a really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Looking downfield. It's Manning. The receiver makes the catch. He's swarmed by the defense.
This defense is going to have to change something up here. These safeties are going to have to start driving down on the inside wide receiver. This is just an in route. There's no real deep responsibility. He's got to drive down and break that pass up. If he doesn't, this offense is just going to continue to do this time and time again.
On third down, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. And the back now goes in motion. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And it's caught. Now the tackle made, but it's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. They keep him guessing with a run. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That is a frustrating play if you're a defense because it feels like they did everything right. They took away the easy throw. There's nowhere to go with the ball down the field. And yet, because the rush lanes weren't there from the pass rush, the quarterback was able to break, contain, and get on the outside. At that point, you'd love to get a hit on him, but alertly, he's able to get the first down and get himself out of bounds.
1st and 10 now for the offense. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. They draw first blood in this national title game. A tremendous start for this offense, right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game. And both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, and you can't have a better start than you had right there. And we talk about momentum all the time. We talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Takes the handoff running off left tackle. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Some hard running there through a tackle.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle, but first down.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. The Bulldogs pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
After play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
A good tight end is such a weapon for an offense because it's tough to cover him, in particular in man defense, which is what they're in here. What do? Cover him with a safety, a corner, a linebacker? All of those matchups favorable for the offense, and now it's just about timing and accuracy. Good throw from this quarterback, and he's able to drop it in, and they get the corner to the tight end.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. It's a shotgun run call. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And the Bulldogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Fires it on the move. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. 1st and goal. A great chance to answer that opening touchdown. Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown. Dogs.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball, and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT good. It's a 7-6 game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And a handoff as they run the counter play. Oh, he's got open space. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. It's Georgia on top right now. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They got him down out near the 40. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Manning. He's going for a big play downfield. Catch made way down to the 25. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Texas.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes the lead 6. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a long time.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense, a lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. To throw, it's Manning. Defense is coming after him. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. He'll hand it off. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Here's the 2nd down play. Single back, takes the handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Easy work for this offensive line on 3rd and short. That's an easy conversion because of what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Staying on schedule is paramount for this offense and something that the defense is going to have to combat.
The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back to pass. It's Manning. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, that is such an important touchdown, a big-time score by this offense to take the lead going into half, knowing that they've got to kick it off to the opposition to start the 3rd quarter. That's a beautiful job, getting themselves in position and then executing to get into the end zone.
Offense will go for 2 here, trying to make the lead 7. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Going for his running back. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick 2. When have you ever seen that before? As the 2-point try backfires big time. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. We have a timeout now called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. A chance to huddle up on the sideline and figure out the next move. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Dropping back, it's Stockton. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff from the shotgun. Fights off a defender. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down.
Chris, there are some players
looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort, but now it's third down.
Chris, this is a risky throw. You're trying to get that ball into tight coverage in the end zone. Boy, the last thing you want here is a turnover. In my mind, in this situation, it is touchdown, check down. If you don't have that guy open, you got to check the ball down.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. It's an out route. The catch made. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets them up first down from the 31.
Well, this is a great job by this offense and just taking what the defense is going to give. If there's off coverage, just throw that out route right underneath the corner, and it's an easy pitch and catch for a first down.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions, but the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. Hot over the middle. It's Smothers. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So the catch sets up second and very short, and plenty of options for the offense. He's got him on a crossing route. He's stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. Timeout taken by Texas. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. The pass rush closing in. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. Timeout call. That's going to be the second for Georgia. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start looking.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Could take it all the way. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
An outstanding job defensively, reading that pass, stepping in front for the interception, but then immediately turning it into offense on the other side. Look at these guys getting blocks, finding the open lane, and taking it back for 6.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. The offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the grab. It's Frazier. And Georgia will call their final timeout here. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. 4-yard gain makes it second down and 6 now. Dropping back, it's Stockton. and it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Just a bit too much air from the quarterback there and allows the defense to get in and knock it away. I think a big part of playing the position is choosing the right trajectory. You got to drive the football, layer the football, or throw with touch. And every single time you throw, you got to choose one of those passes. And here, I just felt like you put too much air on it. That can be frustrating as an offense. Feel like you've got points, put yourself in field goal range, and go out there and miss it. He was money in warm-ups. I did not see him miss a kick when I was down on the field pregame. And here we go in a live situation, and he misses it.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. First half clock with just 7 seconds remaining for this 1st down play. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Extending the play now. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. They safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Here comes the pressure. Grab down the middle. It's Frazier. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside. This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football, you play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
Tackle made just short of the marker. Looks like it's going to be inches to go. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting the lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
That's exactly how you want to stop those little touch passes on the edge. Create some penetration, create a hard edge, and now defensively, I think it's time to pressure. It's 3rd and goal. You've got to put...
Touchdown, Dogs. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
Now that's more like it on 3rd down. This offense getting to their tight end. And as a quarterback, you know you've got the matchup advantage there with your big fella, and he goes to him here for a touchdown.
The AT is good, so the lead now is 11. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Longhorns offense takes the field. An inside give now from the shotgun. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
2nd down after that previous play. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Tackled at the 35. Good enough for a 1st down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early 1st downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Quick pass. The catch is made. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So 2nd and 6 now to pick up 4 on 1st. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be 1st down yardage. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Back in motion now. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Sees an opening. That play will move the sticks. Set him up 1st down at the 42.
You know, the guys that are most effective at this position, they're always going to pick up a few 1st downs with their legs. And here, this is a really nice pickup on a short yardage situation. You're able to move the chains and get 10-plus yards. Beautiful job here, and he's showing his athleticism on the outside.
Ball handed off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Grab behind the line. It's Coleman. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. 3rd down upcoming after that completion. Dropping back. It's Manning. Fires it to the wideout. That That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's fourth down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. On the run, he'll let it go. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. He made the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. It's Georgia on top right now. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Finally, they're able to disrupt this passing game. This quarterback has been in rhythm. This offense has had a really good series. And you've got to do something. You've got to change up the look, change up the launch point. They're able to get pressure on the quarterback and finally get him down to the ground. And now, at least you've got a better chance to try to get off the field.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
This quarterback has been under duress all day long, and here it's much of the same. He's hit as he throws, creating the incompletion. They've got to shore up this protection.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. The pocket breaking down. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
I love this defensive call. It's third and long. Why not blitz and get the ball out of the hands of the quarterback as quickly as possible? It's an aggressive call, sure, and maybe there's some risk, but I tell you, the reward is great, and they get it here with a sack.
He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big fourth down play to protect this lead late in the game.
Chris, anytime there's a failure on fourth down, it's easy to second-guess the decision to go for it, but I thought this one was a good one. This defense just came up big, and at some point you just have to tip your cap, and they got off the field.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, this is the quarterback's best friend right here. This goes down as a throw and a catch. So it's just stat padding at this point. Beautiful job on the outside. You also have to credit that offensive line. They cut down the edge, and this little pop pass is able to get the edge and get down the field.
Scanning the field. It's Stockton. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. The linebacker shifting around now. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this time it's complete. He goes out of bounds inside the 45.
It's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Again, makes it second and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Frazier. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat, and here on third down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion.
Leaning on the run game here late. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, fourth quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Caught over the middle. It's Frazier. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball out of the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a first down. It's an easy first down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the backfield.
In the red area, it's Frazier. Got an opening here. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Barrels into the end zone. That could be the touchdown that seals it. This offense went right down the field, and a desperate defense Joe had no answer for.
Chris, what we just saw was the definition of a championship drive. They did such a good job converting on third down, moving the ball down the field, and now ultimately in the end zone and really capping off what is a national championship season.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The DB is backing off from the line now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, down big, you've got to be aggressive down the field, and he continues to do that, and I understand that. But, man, this defense has been very good, and I got to tell you, I just don't sense that they're going to all of a sudden fall apart with a big lead.
Back to throw. It's Manning. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this four vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback.
Well, Chris, this is why first and second down are so important when you're behind the chains.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down at their own end of the field. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Bringing pressure. Looking for a late deep shot. Oh, and the football comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Second down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, this is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more.
And is intercepted. Now he's bringing it back. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? At the 10. Touchdown, Texas. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. Now the try here for the extra point. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And now the try for the 2-point conversion. Back to pass. It's Manning. Quick throw to his receiver. And this is going to be caught. So despite the penalty, they convert the 2-point try. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Up by 2 possessions here. They have a chance to put the game on ice right now. Grinding away with their running game. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. The decision to make here. What are they going to do on this second down? Second down after that run on the previous play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. He hands it off from the gun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Timeout taken by Texas. They've still got 1 more left to work with.
What a great feeling it is. You're on the field, running the clock out, headed towards a victory. This group has been outstanding all day long. Big credit to that offensive line. I feel like they've been good in pass protection, and here showing they can be good in the run game as well.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but that first down is all they need to clinch the national championship. The Dogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Gives it to the back. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Second and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. They're going to run it. Stop short of the marker after just a short gain. And a timeout taken by the defense with 30 seconds remaining. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions. What an enormous achievement. National champions with a perfect record. That has been rare in the history of this sport, especially in the playoff era. Joel, think about